In this video I'm going to show you how to use the video object inside Game Launcher Creator v3. So over here in the object panel we have the video object. Just double click that and it'll insert a default object, a default video for you. And the reason why we have a default video is just so you can see where the object is. Now with the video object you can do pretty much like you can with all the other objects. You can move it, you can position it, you can size it, and you can layer it as well. Now you can create some pretty cool effects with these videos. You can layer them as well. So what I recommend is you play about with the layering, because what you can do is you can keep the video on layer 1, which is the lowest layer inside your launcher, and then you can put all your other objects on higher layers so they show above the video. But it depends what kind of effect you're trying to achieve with it. Now as you can see, the animation is playing for me. If it's not playing for you, then you must have the previews turned off. And if you go to edit and preferences, the preferences dialog, you can see here show live previews in editor. You can just select that to yeah. If it's lagging your computer, then you can switch this to no, and then the preview will stop playing, and that gives you a chance to edit your launcher without any lag. Most computers will be fine with these previews on, but some users may be using you know, a low-end laptop or whatever to display it, so we don't really want to be laggy computers. But as you can see, it works absolutely fine on mine. So in order to change your video, you just click on settings, go to video, and then we've got a range of settings we can use here. So you can see local video, we can import the video to use. So if we click on the launcher library, you'll see that inside the video folder all we have is the default video. So in order to use your own, you can just simply drag and drop the file straight in to your launcher library, just like that. And I've just downloaded this one. It's just a random one off the internet. When you select it in here, you can click preview here to make sure that it's the right video. And then we can just click on select and then close that, and then the launcher will reload with the new video inside. So as you can see, this is like some kind of bubble turning into ice. I'm just going to resize it so you can see it a bit clearer, just like that. Just resize it a bit smaller, and then we'll position it in the center. We can get the exact center by clicking up there on the alignment tools. So yeah, you can see there's real-time preview on that. Let's go back to the settings. Just going to go over these with you. So you can use a cloud video if you want. Don't forget to always use WMV format for your videos. Now it does support AVI and it does support MPEG-4 MP4 files. However, we highly recommend converting your videos to WMV, which is Windows Media Video. And the reason for that is because AVI and MP4 are container formats, which means that even though they may work on your computer, they're not guaranteed to work on everybody's computer, because there's different codecs involved and all these kind of crazy things. So with WMV, obviously your launcher is going to be running on players' computers who are running Windows. So if that's the case, then they're going to have full support for WMV, because Windows automatically installs all the WMV codecs on the computers. So by converting your AVI or MPEG-4 file into WMV just means it guarantees it's going to work on your users' computers. So if you want to host this video on your server, you can do by selecting Cloud Video and then typing in the full URL here. So you would type in mysite.com and then whatever the file name is. If you're going to be using spaces, you need to encode any spaces with %20. But yeah, and that's how you do it. So the cloud video is really good, because if you have a video that you want to change all the time but you don't want to keep updating the launcher, then you can just change the video on the server and it will update in real time across all the launchers. So it's a real cool feature to have inside GLC v3. And then you've got some additional options down here. So you've got loop video, which means when a video is finished it will loop back from the start again. If you have this turned off, then it'll just play the video once and then stop. And then we have an event here. So the event is perform actions upon finish. So you can trigger. Now this won't, I don't think this will trigger if you have loop video on. So if you're going to use this event, take loop video off. And the event perform actions upon finish, you can get the actions here. So basically this event is saying when the video comes to a stop, so when it's finished, perform these actions, and then you can perform all the actions that you specify in here. So it's great for an intro video, for example. If you want to use an intro video, you can create your first page as the intro video. So you would just literally size it to the full size of this page, like here, and then you can just specify when the video is finished. You could probably just go change page and then send them to the next page. So yeah, that's just a little quick tidbit. I'm probably gonna do another tutorial video on creating a proper video intro, but that's how you would do it. You would create, you would create another page which would be your main launcher page, and then your first page here would be the video intro. So you could literally just have a full size video here, and then just specify inside the event, turn the event on when it's finished, and then just say change page and go to the page, this page here, once it's done. So dead easy to use, very powerful object to use inside GLC v3, especially the cloud video. And again, if you're going to use the cloud video, you do need to make sure that you use WMV format. That's the only format that we can stream directly from the web server. But yeah, that's pretty much the video object inside GLC v3. If you need any more information on that, check out the documentation website, which lists a lot more information on the video object. And also check out the tutorials list that we've got on the documentation website, because at some point there will be a video tutorial in there showing you how you can create a video intro for your game launcher.